Hello everybody. Today I'd like to share with you the Transcend Light recipe for Grandmaster LEDs. This right here will be able to be used exactly on the Borg or Borg Evo, any 4-channel lights that we have. And we can modify this to work for our 2-channel lights as well. Essentially, if you wanted to modify for the 2-channel lights, you just ignore the last 2 channels. The deep red and the far red settings, you just don't input those. Just go off the warm white and the cool white settings on here. I'm going to try to have a steady hand and show you how to do this. So go into your presets off of this screen. We'll start programming all your presets. See, the first one I've already started with a little bit. But you can go to the modify button here, next to the delete button. Let me modify. So the first thing I have to do is program in the first setting, right? And the first step on our schedule for veg, step 1, vegetative cool white 100%. So I got my cool white set at 100. Yours will probably say channel 1, 2, 3, 4 if you haven't changed the names like I've already changed on mine. But your channel 1 or cool white is going to be at 100%. I've done that. All other channels are off. I've done that. I'm going to change this just to step 1, the name. So I clicked on it. You can name these anything you want to name them. I'll just name this one step 1. Sorry about my hands being in the way. Step 1, the bottom check to take it. So now it's called step 1. And I'll hit this top corner here, check. That's the first one in. So now let's keep adding the steps. So step 1 is in. Hit the plus, the blue plus, to add another one. It's called file 2. We'll just call it, oops, we'll call it step 2. I guess I don't have to change the name of these. I could know that file 2 is step 2, but I don't know. I like it to look right. So I'm calling it step 2. And step 2 says flower transition until stretch is over. Cool white is 100%, warm white's 100%, and then dim to desired PPF. So my bottom 2 channels are at 0. So those are easy to adjust. And top 2 channels are at 100. And we'll say okay. So we got 1 and 2 in. I'm going to put the rest of these steps in. Warm white at 100% on step 3, 25 for deep red, 30 for far red. We're going to do this all the way through. I'll be right back. We'll get them all programmed into this thing. Okay, there we go. That's the settings for all 6 steps of the Transcend schedule. I've got them programmed in. Now right now, you see how it's just toggled at the first one? So right now, that would be as if my plants were in step 1. Let me go to the main screen. So say, for example, I'm on step 1 of the screen, I'm in veg, and I'm transitioning to flower today. So I take my plants, I move them into the flower, or I don't have to move them if I have the light already there, you know what I mean? If you don't have a separate veg. But I want to switch to a flowering, the step 2, so step 1 is veg, step 2 is the flower transition, so I want to switch to step 2, cool white at 100, warm white at 100, and then dim to desired. So what I would do is I would go to my presets, and I would just toggle on step 2 from 1. You can only toggle 1 at a time anyway, so it'll automatically shut off 1 and set up 2. Say now I'm on 2 for my preset. Make sure you hit the checkbox. And then make sure that your timer setting is right for your on and off to make sure your timer didn't screw off, and make sure it's enabled. And that would be it. And then when I got to stretches over and I'm moving into after stretch, I go step 3, which is 100 on warm white, 0 on cool white, 25 deep red, 30 far red. So I go into my presets, I'm going to step 3, 0% on cool white, 100% on warm white, 25 on deep red, and 30% on far red. So I just have to enable it. Boom, enabled, I'm good to go. That's as easy to do as you move through the levels of your plant's life. You can just hit each preset and you're good to go. I hope that helped everybody. If you have any questions, you can just leave them as a comment or shoot me an email, russ@gmlarmy.com. Thanks, guys.